morning. Welcome to Cooking with Chef Becky. My name is Becky Toth. I'm the Director of Food Services and Catering here at MSU-Northern. Quick little dinner. Tonight we are going to make spaghetti and meat sauce with garlic bread. First thing you should do before you start cooking is wash your hands, of course, especially now. I count to 20. Make sure you get all your hands, get your nails before you start cooking. I prefer paper towels rather than cloth towels, mainly because it's a little more sanitary. I'm going to show you the products that I bought for this. Pretty easy. I purchased everything at IGA here in town. It cost me less than $15 to purchase all the products and the ingredients. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to fill our pot with some water, our little saucepan. Fill it about half full, 3/4 full. Get that on the stove top. You want to add a lot of salt. Pasta loves salt, so add a bunch of salt to your water. While that is starting to boil, about a pound or so of hamburger, ground beef. If you like turkey, use turkey. If you're vegetarian, you want to use veggies, dice up some onions, some mushrooms, some peppers, some spinach. Do the same thing, get it all sauteed up. We're going to cook that until it turns a nice brown color. So while this is all going and heating up, you can go ahead and preheat your oven to 350. This is for your garlic bread. IGA is great and has garlic bread already garlicked, ready to go. You just take it out, pop it on a pan, throw it in the oven to heat it up, melt it. Or you can make your own. Just get a loaf of any kind of bread, French bread, any kind you like. Mix some butter, melt some butter, mix it with some garlic salt, a little basil I threw in here. I'm gonna cut it just like this, the long way. Then you're gonna take your softened butter and just spread it on both sides like so. You want to cook your meat about medium to medium high. You don't get too hot of a burner underneath of it, but you want to get it a nice brown cooked consistency. Get all the red out of your ground beef. I like, when it's about halfway done cooking, which it is now, I'd like to start adding a little more seasoning to it. I have some ground pepper, a little onion powder, just a pinch of each, and then you can always add a little more if you want to. Some dried basil, and a little garlic powder, and just a little pinch of salt. So our water is starting to boil over here for our pasta. You have to judge with pasta depending on how many people you're cooking for. You want to think usually about a cup per person. It's going to double in size usually, so you don't want to do a lot. I like to break it in half just so it's not so big to eat. Break it in half. The burger's going to have a lot of grease in it. The biggest thing is you do not want to put the grease down the sink. You want to take it and either put it in an empty can, empty soup can, empty cup something, and then dispose of it in the garbage. We're cooking right now today in the halls in their kitchen. It's perfect. Anyone can make this. You can make it for yourself. You can freeze some of it so you have dinner for more than one night. You can use any kind of canned sauce. You can also take a little trick, with a little bit of water to your sauce, shake it up a little bit, get the rest of that out of there. I also like to add some diced tomatoes to my spaghetti, just because I like a little chunkier. Go ahead and add. Now after you get this all mixed up with your sauce, you just want to turn it down. I'm going to go ahead and put our bread into the oven. Keep an eye on that. You can put it right on the oven rack if you want to, or you can put it on a sheet tray, cookie tray like I did. Just cook it till it's warm, till it's a little crunchy, however you prefer your bread, perfect. I'm one that likes to check my noodles by taking one and actually biting into it and seeing. Like I said, depending on the consistency you like your noodles, some people like them a little more hard, some people like them in between, some like them mushy. If you like them mushy, you cook them how you like it. You can also add some mushrooms into your sauce if you like. You can add some spinach in with your meats if you wanted to. Anything really goes when you're making spaghetti. Get our colander set up over here in the sink to drain our pasta with. Okay. Okay, our noodles should be done. Go ahead and turn off the burner. Gonna drain your noodles right into colander here. Make sure you get all of the water out. Plate here we can set up. We'll let that set for a little while. Check our bread. Oh yes, our bread is nice and golden. It's nice and crunchy on the outside. Go ahead and plate this up here. Now's the time if you wanted to, if you're gonna let it set for a little while or put it back in the pan, you can toss a little bit of olive oil into your noodles just so they don't stick so bad. And cut your bread into whatever size pieces you prefer. And put a piece of both of these on there. A little bit of grated Parmesan. You need little Parmesan cheese on your spaghetti. A little bit of basil right on top for a little color. And there you go. There is spaghetti dinner. Hope everyone enjoys. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.